welcoming. Hi everyone, as you heard, I'm Kim, I'm Meg's older sister, and I'd like to start something a little bit different for this toast. So to begin, I'm gonna need those who are, Hamilton fans, which there has to be some out here. If you've been invited by Meg, somebody should participate. You're gonna help lead this with me. Those who don't know, it's okay, it's really simple. It's gonna go, a toast to the groom. When I say that, you say 3 times, a toast to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, right? Yes. And then I'm gonna say to the bride. You're gonna say to the bride, to the bride, to the bride. So you're just saying to the groom and to the bride. Nice and easy. But I'm gonna need you to really get in it, okay? This is a celebration, this is a big toast. So we're gonna do it together. Are you ready? All right. A toast to the groom.
To the groom. To the groom. To the groom.
To the bride.
To the bride. To the bride. To the bride.
From your sister, who is always by your side, to your union and the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. Rewind, rewind. If you've seen Hamilton, you know what I'm talking about. Tonight, 6 months ago, Meg and I sat watching Hamilton for my second time, and Meg's maybe 15th or something. And she watches it a lot. And so she was sitting there on the couch. She was in her little sloth PJs, of course, and her fuzzy socks, and she had a blanket on and everything. And I looked over at her, and I saw these cute, adorable dimples, and she was singing along to every song. And this song came on exactly where Alexander Hamilton is marrying Eliza, and Eliza's older sister, Angelica, is giving a toast to the 2 newlyweds. And so I knew what I had to do. And for those of you who've seen Hamilton and know how the story goes, don't worry. Okay? I don't need no Hamilton, all right? I ran off with the British, so we're good, okay? Anyway, so this was happening, and I immediately knew that I had to do this for Meg. And when the scene ended, I looked over at her and was like, well, don't expect me to do that. Or do I have to now? And I saw her eyes light up, and she was like, oh my God. No. Actually, no, you don't have to do that. No, you don't have to do that, because we know how Meg can be. She can be a little too thoughtful and too kind and a little too considerate that she won't actually say what she wants or needs. So Maggie, are you glad this happened? Yes. Excellent, thank you. Yeah, it's falling. Thank you. Near the fire, let's light it up. We're getting lit. Okay. Great, Meg. Then I hope in a way you have learned to always say what you want and need in any situation. Okay? So, I am curious, how many times have you watched Hamilton? You say 500? Maybe, it's up there. So not 15, but maybe 500, who knows, a lot. Meg watches Hamilton and many things a lot. She, this further proves my point. She has a problem. Yeah, Meg has a problem. She has the ability to rewatch and re-listen to the same things so many times that a normal person would go crazy. But no, for Meg, this is soothing. This is peaceful. She likes this, okay? And I can speak for Claire when I say this next part. Our sister, who I know is watching over us today and is sending lots of love and light to Mike and Meg on their very, very special day. But I know I can speak for her because she and I shared a room with, or were in the Navy room next to Meg for many years. And Meg would do this thing where for 2 or 3 years she would listen to, for 1 year or so, she would listen to 2 or 3 songs on repeat, loop. It's literally just going on all day, the same song over and over. Could you please stop? Can you find something new to listen to? No, she can't do it. So if anyone's spent some time with Meg recently, you've probably heard, some things are coming to mind. You're like, oh yeah, every time with Meg, this song comes on. What it is for me is, I'll be there, yeah, I'll be there for you. She can't help herself. She can't help it. I knew she was going to do that. Oh my God, she can't. But that song, if you spent a day with her, you probably heard it. If you spent a week with Meg, you've heard it at least 20 times. It just is. That's what she does. And so Maggie, I promise, no matter what, I will always be there, yeah, for you. Okay? Okay, I got you. I put up with that, my God. But, so anyways, there was a year, or maybe even 2, especially where Meg had these 3 songs that she just couldn't stop listening to. And they were by, 1, Kelly Clarkson, who our older brother Matt would later call the legend. And the second, Carrie Underwood, who would later teach Meg and all of us that love is all that matters after all. And the final, oh, it wasn't just a song. It was a musical. Of course it was a musical. And it was Rent. Rent. Over and over and over again. Rent was on. Getting ready for school, gonna brush my teeth. Rent's on. Got home from school, I'm gonna do some homework. Yeah, be a good student. Rent is on. Trying to fall asleep in the middle of the night. Why is Rent on? It's on all the time. Can someone please help these people that pay last year's rent? I can't take it anymore. Oh my God. How many times did I listen to Rent? Because Maid listened to Rent. How do you measure? How do you measure? Measure 525,600 minutes. 525,000 reruns to play. 525,600 reruns. That's how many times Megan has watched Rent. Yeah, it's true. And Mike, more than anyone knows this. Yeah. You guys encourage that. Reinforce that bad behavior. It's great. Well, no, it's great. It's great behavior. I love that you get really into these things. But Mike knows more than anyone Meg's ability to rewatch and re-listen to the same thing so many freaking times. So in the musical, they ask, how do you measure a year? Anybody? It's measured in love. Yes, thank you. It's measured in love. Yeah, you got it. Exactly. Well, I think Mike has truly taught us how you measure in love, and that is with patience. There's patience in love. That's truly how you do it. So, good job, Mike. Yes, so much patience. So I know I've been sharing a lot of musical references and stuff, but I know that might not be your thing. If you haven't watched Hamilton, you should, but that's okay. I get it, but I know we have a lot of different people here tonight, but what we mostly have are teachers, right? Yeah, woo! I like that. Coaches, woo! And sports fans, am I right? Yeah! Woo! Right, well, I'm neither of those. So I feel like I need to try to connect with you all, try to mix it up a little bit, stop relying on my musical references here, and, try to tie that in for you all. So I went ahead and thought about the teachers and coaches, and sports fans in my life. And I tried to find, what's the top characteristics for each of these people? And so, what came to mind for them are the most dedicated, organized, and independent while remaining as a team. It's good stuff. That stuff applies to marriage. So, I'm going to talk about that. So, the most dedicated are, of course, sports fans. Absolutely. Oh, yes. Just you. What's amazing is that you all will go to whatever distance, whatever length you need to support your team, despite the weather, despite the cost, whatever it might be, you will be there. It is true dedication. It is like a knight dedicated to his kingdom. And that is why I know Mike is the most dedicated man there is. And that is why I approve. Solid dude! Give him a leg! And so we also have the most organized, right? And who might that be? Teachers. Yes. I hear you over there. Teachers are the most dedicated. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you keep that many people sat in one place for more than 30 minutes doing things like math and reading. That's impressive. Plus you're organizing their schedules and yours, and you're keeping up with the annoying teacher emails, and you're just on and on and on. That's a lot of shit. That's a lot. I don't know, you can't do that without being really organized. And that is why this wedding has gone up flawlessly. You got 2 teachers planning this. You two made this happen. I'm very proud of you two for making your very special day happen. And so, the last are coaches. Right, coaches, you're inspiring, you're inspiring, you're motivating. You're really thinking about your team. You're always putting them first. You have your own vision and mission for the team. You also have your own coaching philosophy. It's really inspiring. It's admirable. You know what? If you're a coach, give yourself a pat on the back. Yeah, do it. I'm telling you, pat yourself on the back. If you're sitting next to a coach, give them a pat on the back. That's it. If you're sitting next to a teacher, you know what? Pat them on the back. If you're not sure if they're a coach or a teacher, pat them. They probably are. You all deserve it. Go ahead. Sports fans, pat each other. That's what's up. Give each other a big pat. This is a family gathering. Let's do it. That was cute. You're all cute. So I've seen Meg and Mike for many years showing all these traits through everything they do. They're always working together. They're considering each other. They're, planning their day, planning everything that they want. And they're creating this really harmonious life, and it's been amazing to see them do that. And I'm very, very proud of the two of them. So very amazing to see how harmonious of a life you both have created. So I feel like I should wrap up my big takeaways from this, coaching musical mess. So I want to do that for y'all. The first is, in the words of Angelica, may you always be satisfied. Think back to, the first day you met. No matter what's happening on in life, think back and rewind to that moment when you met, and remember that you're meant to be for each other. You're meant to be together, to grow and to nurture. And the more you nurture yourself and each other, the deeper your relationship will be. So truly remember that. The second is, with every 525,600 minutes that pass, all right, remember to be compassionate, understanding, and patient with each other. And I already see it in you two. I see the way Mike will come over to Meg and wipe away the slightest tear, even if she's watching the same movie for the 100th time. And despite Meg knowing the outcome, and despite Mike knowing that she's gonna cry the same way she does every single time, he's gonna come over and he's gonna give her a hug, wipe away her tears, and give her a kiss. And that is true patience, and that is true love. And lastly, the third takeaway is that may you become more dedicated and organized in your life in all those ways, but the most important is to be more dedicated fans of both sports and, most importantly, of each other as you continue on as life partners. So, Meg and Mike, I wish you the most. I wish you the greatest, and I wish that you two grow old together, that you may love each other better than the day before, that you may watch the sunsets and build your home and weather any storm as the years keep rolling on. Meg knows this song. And you both are right where you belong. So I love you both very much. So everybody, again, join me in a toast. A toast to the groom!
To the groom! To the groom! To the groom!
To the bride!
To the bride! To the bride! To the bride!
Congratulations!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Kim. Give it up for him.